Welcome to our exploration of one of history's most formidable leaders, Genghis Khan. Born in the harsh landscapes of Mongolia around 1162, he rose from humble beginnings to establish the largest contiguous empire in history. His legacy is complex, marked by both unprecedented conquest and significant cultural exchange. Today, we will journey through his life, examining his early years, rise to power, military innovations, and the lasting impact of his empire. Genghis Khan's story is not just about military might, it's a tale of resilience, strategic genius, and the interplay of culture and power. Let's delve into the life of a man who forever changed the course of history. Genghis Khan was born Temüjin, the son of a tribal chief of the Genghis clan. His early life was fraught with hardship and adversity. When he was just 9 years old, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe, the Tatars. This traumatic event left his family vulnerable and led to their abandonment by their clan. Forced to fend for themselves, Temüjin's family struggled to survive in the unforgiving steppes of Mongolia, a land characterized by extreme temperatures and limited resources. As a child, Temüjin learned the harsh realities of tribal politics and the importance of loyalty and kinship. His experiences instilled in him a deep sense of resilience and a vision for a united Mongolian nation. He began to understand the significance of alliances, both familial and tribal, recognizing that unity was essential for survival in a landscape dominated by conflict. In his teenage years, Temüjin was captured by a rival tribe and held as a slave. However, he managed to escape and return to his family, further solidifying his resolve. By the time he was in his early 20s, he had begun to gather followers and allies, drawn to his charisma and vision for a united Mongolia. He sought to unite the fragmented tribes that were often at war with each other, and this ambition would set the stage for his future conquests. Temüjin's rise to power was marked by both strategic brilliance and relentless ambition. He realized that to conquer the vast territories beyond Mongolia, he first needed to unify the tribes. This daunting task required not just military strength but also political acumen. He formed key alliances through strategic marriages, notably marrying Bort, which helped secure alliances with her family and other clans. The pivotal moment came in 1206 when, after years of struggle and numerous battles, he was proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. This title was not merely symbolic, it marked the beginning of his efforts to unify the Mongolian tribes under a single banner. Genghis Khan's leadership style was revolutionary for his time. He emphasized merit over noble birth, promoting talented individuals based on their abilities rather than their lineage. This meritocratic approach attracted a diverse group of followers, including warriors from rival tribes who recognized his leadership potential. Genghis Khan's early campaigns involved fierce battles against rival clans, employing both brute force and diplomatic tactics. He skillfully utilized psychological warfare, spreading fear among his enemies. By showing both mercy to those who surrendered and ruthlessness towards those who resisted, he instilled a sense of dread that often led to preemptive surrenders. As he consolidated power, Genghis Khan also established a council, the Kurultai, where he consulted with his generals and advisors. This practice not only reinforced his authority but also fostered loyalty among his followers, as they had a stake in decision-making processes. Genghis Khan was not just a conqueror, he was a military innovator whose tactics revolutionized warfare. The Mongolian army became renowned for its speed, mobility, and strategic flexibility. One of the key innovations was the organization of troops into decimal units, allowing for efficient communication and coordination. This structure enabled the Mongols to execute complex maneuvers and adapt to changing battlefield conditions. Horses played a crucial role in Mongolian warfare. Genghis Khan's cavalry was unmatched, capable of rapid movements over vast distances. Each soldier typically had multiple horses, allowing them to switch mounts during campaigns and maintain their speed and stamina. The Mongols utilized hit-and-run tactics, often attacking quickly and retreating before the enemy could organize a counterattack. Psychological warfare was another cornerstone of Genghis Khan's strategy. He often spread rumors about the brutality of his campaigns, creating an image of invincibility that intimidated potential adversaries. Genghis Khan understood the power of fear and used it to his advantage, often achieving victory without a single battle by causing opponents to surrender in terror. Furthermore, Genghis Khan placed great emphasis on intelligence gathering. He deployed scouts to gather information on enemy positions, movements, and weaknesses. This focus on reconnaissance allowed him to plan his attacks with precision, often catching his enemies off guard. The Mongolian army was also highly adaptable, incorporating techniques and technologies from conquered peoples. Genghis Khan understood the importance of learning from others, which further enhanced the effectiveness of his military campaigns. Under Genghis Khan's leadership, the Mongol Empire expanded rapidly and aggressively. His campaigns against the Jin dynasty in northern China marked the beginning of a series of conquests that would reshape the map of Asia. Utilizing his innovative military tactics, Genghis Khan besieged cities and employed devastating strategies that often led to quick victories. One notable campaign was the Siege of Zhongju, modern-day Beijing, where the Mongols employed advanced siege technologies and tactics. Their ability to adapt and learn from other cultures allowed them to overcome fortified cities that would have been difficult for traditional armies to breach. As Genghis Khan's forces pushed westward, they encountered the Khwarezmian Empire, which spanned parts of modern-day Iran and Central Asia. After a series of diplomatic misunderstandings, Genghis Khan decided to retaliate. The resulting campaign was brutal, with cities that resisted facing complete destruction, while those that surrendered were often spared. This dual approach created a reputation that encouraged some cities to submit peacefully. The Mongol Empire was not just about conquest, it also facilitated significant cultural exchanges. Genghis Khan understood the importance of trade and communication. He established a system of relay stations known as the Yam, which improved trade routes and allowed for rapid communication across the vast empire. This infrastructure revitalized the Silk Road, leading to increased trade between East and West. Cultural exchanges flourished under Mongol rule, as artisans, scholars, and traders moved freely throughout the empire. Genghis Khan's policies promoted religious tolerance and encouraged the sharing of knowledge, leading to advancements in various fields such as science, medicine, and literature. Genghis Khan's legacy is multifaceted and continues to evoke debate among historians. On one hand, he is celebrated for his military prowess and the vast empire he created, which at its height spanned from Eastern Europe to the Sea of Japan. His conquests reshaped entire regions and established trade routes that facilitated cultural exchange. On the other hand, his methods were often brutal, and the destruction wrought by his campaigns led to immense suffering. Cities that resisted were systematically obliterated, and populations decimated. This duality of his legacy presents a complex picture of a leader who could inspire loyalty and fear in equal measure. Yet, Genghis Khan also laid the foundations for modern governance in many regions. His legal code, known as the Yasa, emphasized principles such as meritocracy, loyalty, and collective responsibility. These ideas would influence governance structures in many of the nations that emerged from the territories he conquered. The cultural exchanges initiated by his empire had lasting effects, shaping the course of history in both Asia and Europe. His legacy is not merely one of conquest but also one of the interconnectedness of cultures that emerged during and after his reign. Genghis Khan's life is a testament to the complexities of leadership and ambition. His ability to unite a fractured world and create an empire that fostered trade and cultural exchange remains unparalleled. While his methods were often brutal, his vision and innovations in governance, military strategy, and cultural integration have had enduring impacts on the world. Genghis Khan teaches us about the power of resilience, the importance of strategic thinking, and the complexities of legacy. His story reminds us that history is not black and white, it is filled with shades of gray, shaped by the actions and choices of individuals who dared to dream beyond the boundaries of their time. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Genghis Khan. We encourage you to delve deeper into Mongolian history and the fascinating legacy of one of history's greatest leaders. His story is not just one of conquest, but also of the interplay between culture and power that shaped the world we live in today. Explore the lands he traversed, the cultures he influenced, and the lessons his life offers for our modern world. Until next time, may you find inspiration in the legacies of those who dared to change the course of history.